Hi there, and welcome back to the corporate beanbag. Let's talk about Trump v. Biden and even throw Ronnie Reagan in there as well for good measure. Because they're very similar. Three Caucasian grandfathers, basically, who got lots and lots and lots of votes. They're very, very popular with their specific bases, although Reagan had the Reagan Democrats. Reagan was a Republican, but he had Democratic supporters. All three big spenders as well, to be honest. They really worked on supply side economics to drive growth. And unfortunately for their supporters who would like to claim they're very different, they're actually very similar. Big spenders, big on jobs, big on Americana, pushing the positive aspects, so on and so forth, of America. Not a whole lot of difference. Obviously, they argue quite a bit, but also the Democrats. Reagan and Trump started off in the Democratic Party, then they end up in the Republican Party, but they all had their roots in the Democratic Party. So you have to be mindful of that. Whatever you may want to say about all three of them, there's a lot more similarities than differences. Biden, bit of a comedian. Trump and Reagan literally have come from entertainment as well. So they're in the business of entertaining people and saying extraordinary things. Trump does more than anyone else, obviously, but they're similar. They all have an entertaining rhetoric. Joe Biden said about Mitt Romney that he wanted to put a whole lot of people in chains, which is nonsense, obviously. But it's that sort of overblown rhetoric that is problematic as well. It gets everyone excited, but it causes problems around the edges. That's the simple reality about those three gentlemen. It may not be what you've heard so far, but that's my job, to point these things out. And it's just going to be more of the same. A lot of hot air until the term limits means that we get a rollover of new people at the top. So it's 2024, coming into the election. Be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, a lot more hot air until we get a generational rollover to the new lot, which will be interesting in about 4 years' time. Anyway, let me know what you think. Andrew at keops.au. That's Andrew at keops.au.